Hi, and welcome to Female Entrepreneurs Magazine, your go to platform for ambitious women who are ready to take the business world by storm. I'm your host, Angel France, and each week we'll dive into the latest strategies, stories, and success secrets from the most inspiring female entrepreneurs around the world. Today on The Real Female Entrepreneurs, we're spotlighting a visionary who listened to her inner foghorn. That had to be loud. That's all I have to say. Dropped out of grad school and built a purpose fueled movement from the spark of a single question: who am I? She's the founder of Tackle, where well being meets performance. And she's not just changing workplaces, she's rehumanizing them from childhood challenges to bold boardroom moves. She's proof that real leadership starts with self trust and a whole lot of heart. She's a connector, a disruptor, and a purpose pioneer. Help me welcome the wildly wise and wonderfully grounded Kimberley Karstunen. Welcome. So amazing.
Thank you so much, Angel. It's absolute pleasure to be here with you today. I'm very excited for everything that's to come.
Oh, I'm excited to hear about the foghorn. That had to be really, when I said it had to be loud, that had to be loud. So tell me about the foghorn and what actually happened that had you
Yeah,
flip the switch.
at first I was deciding, okay, you know what? I'll go into school for psychology. I'll open up my own practice and was sort of following what I thought was the proper way to go about things. And I was sitting in my second year in that university classroom, sort of looking around at everything. And I thought I was going bananas because I could just hear in my head, drop out, drop out. And I was like, where is this coming from? And here I am kind of giggling in the classroom. And so I was like, this is so bizarre to have just a voice going off in my head. But I could feel that fire in me and the excitement that I just knew, okay, I would not be this excited and giggling this much if there wasn't a reason for it. So there must be something here for me to expand and to grow even further. So I dropped out and just started showing up at networking events and decided I'll figure it out along the way. And I trust myself to do this.
That is amazing. Did you know what road and path you wanted to go on yet, or did it just materialize?
Yeah, not at all. I just knew I wanted to help people and to create a big impact. So I looked at my ikigai. I was like, okay, I will see the different areas of my life. Do you know what ikigai is?
No, that's why my eyes got
Okay.
so bright. Okay, that's the next question. What's the ikigai?
Yeah, it's your Japanese way of finding your purpose in life. So you take a look at, what am I good at? Where is it that I see an issue in the world that I really want to solve? And what is it that I can be paid for? There's a couple more things in there, but those are really the major ones that you throw into a Venn diagram. And I looked at, well, I was bullied a lot when I was younger from losing my hearing. hmm And it's a brutal thing. You know, the isolation, you know, the pain of being alone and not feeling like you belong. And it's just such a brutal thing to go through that I was like, this is something I will fight until the end of time. So nobody else feels like they have to be alone in this world, because that feeling is just so depleting that I decided, you know what, I will show up to these networking events. I'm just going to figure it out along the way. And one person led me to another, and the path just started unfolding for me, even though I had no idea where it was heading.
Oh, wow. Oh, blind faith.
Yes,
Blind faith.
majorly.
So, how did the word tackle come about, if you don't mind?
hmm Well, at first I looked at this for, all right, I'm going to help adults in the workplace who are getting bullied, because we often look at kids and it happens to adults too. It happens in any type of human environment. So I was like, we need to tackle this problem. We need to get to the root of this, since I started seeing a lot of different ways in which we are addressing the branches. But really tackling it down to the root means that we go within people and we provide them with tools so they can connect to themselves better, so they can connect to other people better, and create more cohesiveness and community within the workplace and themselves.
Oh, That is amazing. So I
Thank
love
you.
the fact that you had purpose, you know what you were going to solve, and I mean, it just all came in alignment. How long did that
Mhm.
take on bold faith?
Yeah, hmm, that's a great question. It was kind of a rocky path.
Mhm.
That first I started building up a lot of speed and momentum. And by my third networking event that week that I decided to drop out and show up to all of them, I met someone who told me, you need to pitch at District 3. And that was a business incubator in Montreal when I was living there at the time. So I thought, you know what? Let's give it a try. I'm happy to see where I can learn and grow even further. I was accepted, went through 3 of their programs for the business, and I was riding a high. I was so excited to contribute, but then life happened. And my best friend's mom passed, my brother passed, and everything stopped. Everything completely froze for me. And it took me a whole about year and a half just to really go in and to recover and to understand, okay, you know, sticking to my why and having that purpose tied to my business is so important because life is going to hit any of us at any given time. So if we're not connected to our why and we're not obsessed with our product or clientele, then how are we supposed to keep going even as life comes along?
Yeah, life does come along and hit us, and that
Mhm,
happens for people in business all the time. So,
mhm,
what advice do you have for a woman who's going through life, growing their business, and a
mhm.
struggle happens?
Beautiful question. It mostly keep taking care of yourself. Get to know yourself better by asking yourself the question, what do I need in this given moment? Giving yourself those check ins for how is it that I can take care of myself? Because if we don't fill up our own cup first, how are we even supposed to show up for other people? And some will say, well, it's a selfish thing to do. No, it's not. I find it quite the opposite because we all need to be able to take care of ourselves so that that way everything that we go and do is coming from a genuine and loving place because we're fulfilled within first.
Yeah, so I always think of that as the airplane mode. Something's happening on the airplane, and they always
Mm,
tell you to put on your mask first,
yes.
then help someone else. So, yeah,
Hmm. And that's what a beautiful analogy. It's so true.
yeah. So, yeah, when people start saying, "Oh, that's selfish," I'm like, "No, it's not. Please,
Hmm.
it's not,
Exactly. And
because there's
especially as
nothing to
women,
do
right?
it, especially
Absolutely.
as women." Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
Hmm.
You're definitely right with that, especially as women, we need to learn how to take care of ourselves.
And encourage each other to take care of ourselves and to not have to feel like we need to take on the weight of the world.
Ah, dust it off. Alright. Knowing what you've learned in business so far, what would you go back and tell your 18-year-old self?
Ooh, keep connecting to who you are because your biggest light is within you, not the world around you.
Okay, repeat that. They need to hear that one for sure.
Keep connecting to who you are because the biggest light is within you, not the world around you.
Oh my word. Let your light shine, not have the
Mhm,
lights around you shine, because
mhm,
you are the person that is going to make a difference. Oh my
mhm.
god, so beautiful.
Exactly, right? And oftentimes we look at, well, validation from other people, the questions for other people. It's like, hang on a second, but I'm here and I have so many parts within inside me that have answers and that have questions and that want to learn and to grow. So let it shine.
Yeah, and that's what you do. You go
Mhm,
into businesses. Tell us
mhm,
about that. You go into businesses and tell us exactly what you do and how you maneuver it around.
mhm. Well, every workplace is very unique. Since human beings, we're all unique and different characters, and that's the beauty of it. But when we approach a workplace with this is a brand new slate, I give everyone the same questionnaire. So no matter if you're doing janitorial work there or if you're the CEO, everyone takes the questionnaire together and we understand where are all of the gaps and all of the things that are working well within the company. And I think it's very important at first we celebrate the things that are working well because people deserve to know, okay, this is where we are connecting to the company mission and doing great things. And here are the things that we just need some more tool to understand how to grow together. So it's really about connecting everyone within themselves so that we can connect deeper with the people around us. It fixes communication issues, it fixes team building issues, and it helps everyone become more creative and trust one another and be okay with showing up at work. We don't necessarily have to love our workplace, but I don't believe it's fair for people to come into the world and feel like they hate their day in and day out. Like, what a horrible thing for people to go through. That's just not right.
No, it's not right. They need to love what they do because they're spending so much time there.
Exactly. And then it seeps into your friendships, your romantic life, everything else around you.
Oh, well, talking about that, can you tell us how you actually balance the demands of running your own business and
Hmm.
a personal life?
Hmm.
'Cause, I mean,
It,
some of us get overwhelmed, and, I mean, we're workaholics. We work till 3, 4 o'clock in the morning and wake up at 6 or 7. I
I know.
mean, I get I mean, you get into this focus zone. How do
Yeah,
you just being honest, guys.
we do. We do.
How do you balance that? Are you very structured and go to bed by a certain time? I mean, I don't.
Yeah.
So,
No, that's okay. You know what? It's taken me a long time to understand this journey and what works for me. And I would say only the past 6 months have I really started figuring it out. And a big part of that is understanding what is my cycle as a woman. And I will, during menstruation, I spend a lot more time alone. I do a lot more of my strategy and my planning. When I am on other parts of my cycle, I am so excited to go on podcasts, to be speaking, to connect with people, to run workshops. So, a big part of the balance is just understanding what's going on within me so that I know how I can show up better in the world and not pushing it too much just because society or somebody else runs their life that way. And it's really just getting to know, does this work for me? And if it doesn't work for me, that's okay, pivot. But if it works well, keep doing it. There's no harm in that. And when we feel good about the way we perform and show up in the world, then I find my execution has been a lot better and it makes way more sense to go with the flow of things.
yeah, we actually have a guest article writer who teaches on that and
Oh,
says that
beautiful.
yeah, yeah, and that's gotta help you in the workplace too,
Hmm.
knowing that and knowing how to help them in each of their positions to
Hmm.
maneuver, to do different things. That's
Hmm.
amazing.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You have
Mhm.
someone teaching that. It's important to be out there in the world, and it's only more of a conversation nowadays.
Yeah, way back when it was I mean, it was like you just felt junky and nobody understood. You just felt junky and it was a man's world. It sort of still is, but
Hmm.
you still need to like yeah, it's a little bit
Exactly.
more known.
Yes.
Oh, she's gonna
100%.
do better this month, this time of
Yeah,
month.
exactly.
All right. Knowing what you've learned so far in business, all right, and different things that have helped you. What is a key strategy that has helped you advance in your career that maybe you just did and it worked, or somebody said, and this is one of my favorite, they said, don't do it, but you did it anyway, and it was the way you were supposed to go.
Yeah, I love that question because it teaches so much about how we operate as people. And honestly, the biggest strategy for me has just been trusting myself and reflecting on all of the times where I took that leap and it turned out for the better. And even if it didn't in that very moment, I learned from all of the mistakes I made, and they were still tools that enhanced how I perform in business and the decisions that I make. And it's really quieting that noise around us and coming back inwards.
Okay, great tip, because most of us don't trust our gut.
Hmm. We're not taught to. We're taught to seek everything from all around you rather than how can I ask myself the questions again?
And you know what? We don't even listen to the inner voice. I mean,
Hmm.
much less the foghorn.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
And I mean, that would be trust in ourselves if we listen to that foghorn, or if we
Hmm.
listen to that inner voice,
Hmm.
whispering something to us, and at least trying it instead of trying to get permission from everybody and
Hmm.
approval.
Hmm. And that's exactly it. And how different would it be? How many more creative businesses and events and personalities, just everything that would bloom and come to life if we all lived that way?
Yeah, it would be amazing. That's all I'm gonna
Mhm.
say. All right. All right. What are any future plans that you have that we need to keep an eye out for?
At the moment, I am expanding across Canada, hopefully to America and then globally. So, anyone who's interested in this business, I am looking to connect with people so that we can collaborate together and really make this a global mission of coming back home to ourselves so we connect with one another even more.
That's amazing. So on a
Thank
lighter
you.
side and fun side, if
Yes.
you had a superpower for just 24 hours, one day, what would it be?
Talking to animals. I love animals. I want to hear their perspective. What are the things that make your day worth it? And how is it that I can learn from that? And maybe I just need to learn to be a little more quiet and at peace and ease with these gentle things that they experience day to day. Maybe there's a new way I wouldn't look at healing myself or medicine because of the way that animals do.
Oh my word. So we're going back again to listening to the animals, to your inner voice, to yeah, and looking at your surroundings and just being open to it.
Absolutely. I think there's so much to learn everywhere.
So, okay, so we have a lot of listening tips here.
Yes.
And I'm gonna go back and ask you because you brought up something that you
Yes.
became deaf at
Ye-
what age?
At 2, I lost my hearing due to meningococcal meningitis, which is a inflammation that happens in your spinal cord and brain.
Wow. And
Mm.
so and the fact that you always come back to listening, because you had to do a lot then to
Yeah.
be able to
Ironic, isn't it?
it really is. It really is. It's
Yeah.
amazing. It's
Thank
amazing.
you.
Yeah, I see a book for you on listening. I really do.
Oh, beautiful.
Wouldn't it be a beautiful book for you? Oh my god,
Hmm.
yeah.
Helping people see before they hear, since we live in this disconnected world where we're all like this all the time. And how are we supposed to connect with one another if we're heads down in the work or heads down in the screens?
Mhm. Yeah, just so you
Mhm.
know. Everybody
So
usually comes
thank you
out of
for
here
your
with
idea.
something crazy. Yeah. Everybody usually comes out of here with some crazy idea that I see or something. All right.
That's beautiful.
Fun fact about you that not a whole lot of people know about.
Well, it was going to be my hearing impairment, but that's okay. I am a globetrotter. I absolutely love globetrotter.
No,
So
they
I
are. You
yes.
love so are you talking the basketball dudes or do you like travel in the world? Which one is it?
Yes, but by backpacking, because I love people and learning from different cultures and community and food and music. And I think, there's just so much to feel alive from in this world. And we're taught one way to live by the areas we grow up in. And as soon as we go experience a different reality, you put on a whole new lens and really get to expand. Well, who am I? Because maybe I like some of these other things I haven't experienced before.
So you actually like putting on the backpack and going.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah.
That's amazing. See, I didn't know if it was that or you liked basketball. It was one or the other.
Yeah. Basketball's amazing. No hate there. I'm just terrible at it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't
Well,
have the coordination for it.
I've been known to make the goal for the other team a few times. I get confused which way I'm going.
Hey, we're collaborators. We're just here to help one another. We're not competitors.
It's like, oh, you need more goals. Okay, we gotcha.
Perfect. Perfect. You're contributing to the world and the
Yeah,
happiness of it.
definitely. All right. Favorite book or books?
My favorite book is The Code of the Extraordinary Mind by Vishen Lakhiani. It is beautiful. He goes into what are the different culturescapes, so the reality that's been pressed down upon us, and helps you see, is this something that I truly want to live by? Or is this something that I'm just on autopilot living because I was told to live this way, act this way, dress this way, sound this way?
Wow. Okay, give us the name again because that sounds amazing.
It is. It is. The Code of the Extraordinary Mind by Vishen Lakhiani. I hope I'm not
Wow.
butchering his last name.
It's okay. We'll have it inside the magazine.
Perfect.
Favorite song of songs?
Radio by Lana Del Rey. I love it. I don't know, you listen to it, and to me, I just feel this empowerment by her and just stepping into who you're meant to be. And I listen to that on long drives before I have to go show up somewhere, but show up and be myself. And I believe the energy of the music we listen to really changes sort of how we come to be in this world, right? Do you have that where you listen to a sad song and you're really sad all of a sudden? Or you listen to an empowering song and then you're really excited to go?
Yeah, I'm always like the up one, like all the beats and stuff of music. I came in one time drive so I live in a neighborhood that's very like prim and proper sort of like, but I love loud music with heavy beats. And one of the
Amazing.
guys, he's younger and he's like, I'm so sorry my girlfriend, drove in, tells my husband this. I'm so sorry my girlfriend drove in at this, around this time with the beat of that music. And Alan's like going, what time? And so he goes, that's Angel. He's like, Angel.
That's awesome.
Yeah, give your girlfriend a break. It's Angel.
Yeah, exactly. Hey,
Mhm.
maybe we all need to take a note from your book,
Yeah, that's
right?
it. That's it.
Bring the
Yeah,
beat to life.
bring the beat to life. All right, your
Mhm.
favorite quote.
My favorite quote is trade your expectation for appreciation and the world changes instantly. By Tony Robbins,
That is a good one.
right? Right?
Yep.
It helps cultivate that gratitude and that just shifts the energy of things that we're in.
Yeah, Tony Robbins rocks, but what can we say? Any
Isn't he?
quote for him would be like amazing.
I
All
know. He's the ultimate guru.
yeah, really. How do you stay motivated?
I believe motivation is a sham. And yeah, that we have to know ourselves to have the systems in place that help us even on the days where we don't have that motivation kick in. So I will put sticky notes everywhere. If I know that I'm maybe not quite feeling myself, extra sticky notes, I eat a little cleaner, I'll have some more tea, the thing to take care of myself, and then remind me how to keep moving forward in this.
Oh, that's amazing. So the structure and the
Yes.
discipline keeps you going.
Mhm. Exactly.
Wow. Mine is somebody like I know I'm going to talk to somebody and I'm meeting somebody or it's people. It's just the connection with people get me motivated. It's like,
Oh.
or gets me going. So yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I can see that. Your energy
Yeah.
really has that. We're just so welcoming and energetic. I love it.
Oh, thank you. You are too, by the way. It's like you're
Thank
fun.
you.
What's the best way for our audience to stay connected with you?
LinkedIn, my first and last name, so it's Kimberley Karstunen. That is the best way to connect with me. Feel free to shoot me a DM. I absolutely love meeting people and seeing just how we can build a relationship together.
And what else is there like that you'd like to talk to the audience about? Any other things that you want to tell them how amazing they are or anything?
I do truly believe every single person here has a gift. And to reflect on your life and to see the patterns that show up. And when we do so, we're able to pull the skill sets that we have, the personality that we have, the values that we have, and it forms our gift for how we can give back to the world. And that's the greatest thing we can do is go within, connect to yourself so you can connect better to those around you.
Kimberly, you are truly amazing. I loved every minute that we spent together. Thank you so
Oh,
much for
vice
being
versa.
here.
Thank you so much for having me. That's been amazing. I appreciate all of your time and all that you do, Angel.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of Female Entrepreneurs Magazine. I hope you found inspiration, actionable tips, and a sense of connection with our incredible community of driven women. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, leave a review, and share the episode with fellow entrepreneurs who are ready to elevate their game. Remember, your success is just the beginning, and we're here to support you in every step of the way. Until next time, keep shining, keep thriving, and remember, you have the power to create the business and life of your dreams. Stay inspired, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.